When their backs are in the eye, these dogs are pretty sly. When they're in the shotgun, they're doggone fun. Their offense, their defense, their special teams, the bark of these bulldogs is mighty mean. As we welcome you to Southern High School in Harwood, Maryland for another edition of Athletes in Action. Along with Eric Cloyd, I'm Wiley Baker. Let's huddle up with head coach Danny Ripple and the Southern Bulldogs football team.
Set, hit you!
Way down in the South, there's a different taste in the mouth of Bulldogs football.
You know, South County is a little bit different from the rest of Anne Arundel County, so our kids, for the most part, are involved in other sports throughout the off season, and if they're not, for the most part, they're in the weight room with us. You know, it's one or the other, and most of our kids in our school do a great job of that.
I love my teammates, and they're awesome. They're like all brothers to me, and I feel like we have a connection out in the field, and when the pads are off too, out in school, we're all brothers. We're always looking out for each other.
On the field, we all have great connection. Like, we're all supporting each other. One make a good play, I make a good play. Everybody celebrates.
Whether it's the pass or the run, Southern football understands there's seriousness with the fun.
You know, sometimes being a student athlete is a little hard, but, you know, we try to carve out time each day. You can forego some of the film sessions if you really need to focus on your schoolwork, and we try to help everyone out with theirs.
Your grades aren't good, you can't play on the field, so getting our grades in, just making sure, keeping each other accountable so we can play in Friday Night Lights.
When you pull the grades at the end of the quarter here, you know, you're going to see that not a lot of grades are not where they're supposed to be. So it starts there, and I think that just kind of matriculates on out here to the practice field.
The blue and gold are highly bold about their fitness and health.
You know, it's kind of all year round thing. I like to think football never stops. You know, we're back in the weight room early January. And I try to intake a lot of protein and a lot of calories, but low carbs once we get into the season.
Well, we've been very limited in injuries, and it is a direct reflection of how the kids take care of themselves, how they're constantly dynamic stretching, going through things with the weight room.
It's way easier in game because practice, reps, it's just consistently going on and on.
Giving back with a tightly knit player-coach pack gives Southern Bulldogs football quite the attack.
We're just even keel with them. We have several Southern graduates that are coaches from about 15 years ago. We have Coach Henshaw right there is finishing up his 50th year coaching this season. He's in the High School Hall of Fame for football.
It's something I actually kind of want to do if I have the time for it. You know, come back maybe in a couple of years, see some people that I played with.
The connection with the coach is good. It makes me feel great because it shows that they want to give back, that they didn't forget about the school, because we are a small school, probably one of the smallest schools in the county. So it most definitely gives us a boost.
At the end of the day, they're always just here to make us better, so they're always pushing us, leading by example to help us leaders push our teammates to get better every day.
There's nothing like the growl and bite of Friday Night Lights.
Oh, it's great. You know, they're always loud. They always show out, parents and students. You know, some former players that come back just to support us. It's great. Last year, I didn't actually feel it too much. You know, it always just felt like a normal football game. But this year, it being my last year, every game feels pretty special, you know, home or away, just coming out.
It most definitely brings the energy up way higher, especially when we're home. Everybody that I know, family, friends, like everybody's just watching us, and then they're chanting too, so it just brings energy all around.
It doesn't get any better. I mean, that's, you know, we've got our day jobs, which we love to go to work and do our day jobs, and then we've got the extracurricular with football and stuff. But, I mean, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, there's nothing better than Friday Night Lights. I mean, it's like you got the best job in America when it boils down to it, especially when our student section comes in here. I mean, that whole left side of the stadium, they get their themes going and they're loud, especially on third downs, and especially when we come out after warm-ups. I mean, there's a charge there, you know. You don't really get that feeling anywhere else, especially, you know, when we do get it going, you know, that's a great feeling.
It's the best thing in the world, seeing a town behind you, cheering in the student section, and you just get excited. You got those nerves and butterflies in your stomach, but once you get that first hit, it just feels electric, and you love it.
Thanks for tuning in. In honor and memory of my mom, Dee Baker, I'm Wiley Baker. I'll talk to you on the court, on the field, on the air, or on the Anne Arundel County Public Schools YouTube channel with another edition of Athletes in Action.